Hey guys, it's Jordan here. I just wanted to share a beautiful Colorado morning and talk a little bit with you about why I started Plexus. I've actually never taken a vitamin in my adult life. I just always felt like I could get everything I needed as long as I ate healthy. And then I became a mom and got busy, and I started to connect with my friend Judy. And Judy is all natural. I mean, this girl doesn't take anything that's processed, no antibiotics, no medicine. Like, Judy is really great at knowing what kind of things to do for illnesses, and she just knows all those little tips and tricks and homeopathic remedies and things like that. And that really wasn't my forte, but I was intrigued and I thought, okay, I may have some things that I want to deal with, and how can I best do this naturally? Because I've noticed that there's just so much that's out there that seems to be kind of to fix the symptoms but not the root problem. And so Judy and I started to talk about Plexus. And for someone as all natural as Judy, I knew these products had to be all natural, because there's no way Judy was going to take anything that wasn't completely all natural. And so that's when I was first introduced to Plexus. And I started taking Plexus with Judy. I actually did not start on the triplex. I started with just the BioCleanse, which is magnesium based, is kind of the cleanser, and the probiotic. And later, Judy said, hey, Jordan, at this point, you might as well become an ambassador, not because you want to sell Plexus, but because it gets you wholesale pricing. And what's really cool about Plexus is you don't have to sell it to get wholesale pricing. And so for the last 18 months, I've been using the triplex, because once I started the slim, it was huge. We have a history of diabetes in my family, and I always felt like I passed out a couple times in college, and I would always feel kind of jittery if I wasn't eating right. And I really noticed a difference taking the slim, just helping to balance my blood sugar. So anyways, long story short, here I am taking the triplex, and it just made sense for me to get wholesale pricing. So for $34 a year, I get wholesale pricing. It's just like a Costco membership. Once you pay that yearly fee, you get wholesale pricing all year. And I always knew I had the opportunity to sell, but my kids were really little. They needed me. I was coaching college ball. I owned my own gym. I just had too much going on to take the time to help other people through their journey. Well, fast forward, here I am in Colorado. I haven't worked in a year. Homeschooling mama, woohoo! But my kids are at an age where, they want to play outside with their friends for a little while, and I don't need to be there with them. So I thought, this is a great time to share my passion, which is gut health. Because after having my kids, I had so many issues with my gut and my bowels. I started doing my research, and then I started to see that gut-brain connection, and it just inspired me even more to use the Plexus products. It's like I started Plexus for the goal of helping my gut, because I became severely gluten intolerant. I was on so much medication. I was in the hospital for 86 days, tributylene, mag, Indocin. I mean, it was just so much in my system. I knew I was messed up down there. So I was hoping initially to just kind of get my system and get that inflammation down. But then I started to see, oh my goodness, Plexus is helping me sleep, which was great, because after breastfeeding, it's like the kids no longer need that nighttime feeding, but I'm still waking up. That was huge to help me get to sleep, to help relax my muscles. I'm an athlete, so after training and having that magnesium, if you've ever taken like an Epsom salt bath, it's the same idea, where you're getting magnesium in your system. And then I started to see the research. It's like I'm using these products, but wow, they're helping my friends with lupus. They're helping people with diabetes. I mean, this gut-brain connection is unbelievable. Mood, depression. So long story short, what I wanted to share with you is, if you might be interested in Plexus, we have a welcome pack right now. And I wish I had captured the welcome pack, because it's a great deal. It's $99, and that is the triplex. So you get in the morning slim, which is a balancer basically for your system. It provides soothing effects to your gut, which helps you better absorb any vitamins that you might be taking, any nutrients that you get from food. It also is a balancer as far as your blood sugar. Then you have Midday, this magnesium-based BioCleanse, full of vitamin C as well as magnesium. Did you know 80% of women are magnesium deficient? That's huge. Then you have the evening probiotic. And why I chose this probiotic over other probiotics is it's filled with probiotics, which obviously help fight and break down what's in your gut, but it's also filled with prebiotics, which feed those probiotics in your gut. And, outside of just making yogurt and kefir, the probiotic within the Plexus Triplex is a diverse strain. There are diverse strains, I should say, of these probiotics. And they say, the research states that it's better to have a diversity in your gut biome than it is to have a ton of one strain of probiotic. So again, the more I researched what I was already using and what I was already seeing results with, the more impressed I became with Plexus. So we actually have a welcome pack right now. It's $99, and then you pay the yearly $34 kind of membership fee. With that, what's really awesome is you get wholesale pricing. So the triplex would be $114 each month. But what's even awesomer about that is you make commission even on your own orders. You don't have to order every month. When you do, it needs to be $100 or 100 PV is what we call it, point value. But you don't have to order every month, so there's no pressure there. But what's awesome is for the last 18 months, I haven't been selling Plexus, but I make $3, for example, on my own orders. So I just thought that was kind of cool that I'm making commission on my own orders. Now that I've been sharing Plexus, I have so many people interested. They're ordering, they're becoming ambassadors themselves, and I'm just helping them along their health journey, creating their story. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about why I started Plexus, why I believed in the products, because of Judy, my friend, who's just so all natural, and I trust her. And now I've come to be one of those people that has researched, has found other doctors and nurses that support this data, and I've seen results, and I've seen hundreds of people with these amazing results, and I don't want you to miss out on it.